subscribe.
He has also talked about his that left hook is so good, and it's so long and so precise and so hard,
What's going on, boxing fans? It's Backchat TV, and we're going to get straight into this debate once more, which is still raging on. Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois, the low blow. Let's talk about it. This is the last time I'm going to speak about it. Many people have already spoken about it. I already know that. I've put it up on screen to show you exactly where the low blow landed, alleged low blow, and we're going to just get into some of the issues surrounding, was it a fair decision? Was Daniel Dubois robbed? Should he really be the champion? Or is Alexander Usyk the rightful winner? So let's talk about a few things. First of all, let's go straight to the low blow. Now on screen, I've got the low blow here, and I've slowed it down. I've played it many times. Now, Alexander Usyk has his shorts. He doesn't have his shorts that high, to be honest. I've seen shorts much higher than that, but if you have a look here, it's kind of on the belt line. Now if you look at it closely, it's actually maybe a little bit below. The top part of his knuckles is on the belt line, which is legal if you can't see the belly button, but you know, the bottom part of his fist is slightly below the belt line, so this is slightly low officially. Now the reason why I say officially is because I'm talking about the actual rules of boxing. Decisions like this frequently are called legal. A lot of the times a punch like this would be deemed as legal, so because it's so close. I think referees, once they see the punch kind of hit the belt line and you can kind of see it, then it's kind of legal. But you know, obviously the belt line is quite a thick piece of material, and you know, it can be a bit confusing if it strayed low or not. I think in this case, although he hits the belt line, you can see that part of his fist is slightly below, and it's definitely below the belly button, and it's slightly below where your belt line would be, even though it seems as if Usyk's shorts may be a little bit higher. Personally, I feel like the position of his shorts and the position that Daniel Dubois has got his shorts in is actually almost like exactly the same place, really, when you actually look at them properly. So I don't think Usyk's shorts were necessarily that high. Nevertheless, the point I want to move away from the actual low blow thing. What I kind of want to highlight is the fact that for all the people that say that the low blow, that this punch was a low blow, you have the same amount of people who say that it was a legal shot. It's very debatable because it was very close. Some people say it's clearly a low blow. Some people say it's clearly legal. To be honest, I'm not sure exactly. You know, if I was looking at it in a fight, I'd probably think that that was a legal shot. But having said that, if you look at it closely, like I said, you can see that it probably strays a little bit low. Some people would say considerably. It's obvious that it's quite low, so it's a debatable fact. Now the reason why I want to bring that up, why it's so important that it's a debatable thing and it's not a clear-cut answer, is because in that case the referee has made a decision. People should be taking out their frustrations with the referee. It's not Alexander Usyk's fault. You know, even if you think he was acting, it's the referee who deemed that it was low. And it's not obvious that he was wrong. It's not obvious that he was right either. So in that case, we have to go with the things that are obvious. And that is the fact that later on, when Usyk got up, Usyk dropped him twice and convincingly stopped Daniel Dubois. And that's the thing that's important. Because, you know, if it would have gone to a decision, maybe different argument, you could have said, you know, oh, well, Daniel Dubois won already. But where he actually ended up getting stopped, that's definitive. Daniel Dubois could have got up. He didn't get up. It wasn't as if he was knocked down in the ninth and he didn't know his bearings and he was dizzy and he had to hold on to the ropes to drag himself up before the count of 10. He was on his knees looking at the ref. He was fine. He was just fatigued. His stamina ran out. he took some hard shots and he didn't want to fight anymore and he quit. And he could have got up. So the fact that he got stopped, that's the only thing that we know did happen. That's definite. There's nobody arguing that he didn't get stopped in the 9th round. I think we have to kind of turn our attention away from the debatable low blow and actually look at what ended up happening. And that is the important thing. Alexander Usyk is the rightful winner. He convincingly beat Daniel Dubois, stopped him in the 9th round. And Daniel Dubois actually said in the post-fight press conference, well, not press conference, the post-fight interview, when he was still in the ring, he actually said, I've got to go back to the drawing board and see what was happening, what was wrong with my stamina. There's something not right, you know. He ran out of energy. When he was getting pushed back, his energy ran up. When Usyk kind of turned up the heat, Alexander Usyk found a lot of holes in Daniel Dubois' defense, and Daniel Dubois ran out of steam. And because of that, he didn't want to know anymore. He didn't want to get up. That's the important thing. There's no point to keep focusing on this debatable low blow. I've played it many times so that you can see for yourself. It looks slightly lower than the belt line, and that is a low blow. So let me know what you think. Personally, I believe Alexander Usyk is the rightful winner. And I'll tell you another thing. I'm not biased. I'm the last person who would be biased because I'm a Brit from London, from a similar area to Daniel Dubois. I was rooting for Daniel Dubois all the way through. Although I like Usyk, I'm not going to go against a fellow Brit. And I would be the last person to say that Daniel Dubois was robbed, you know, if I really thought he was. In this case, I have to be honest and go with, you know, the person who is a foreigner to me, which is Alexander Usyk. And I still believe he's the rightful winner. So, you know, make of that what you will. Let me know what you think. Do you think that there should be a rematch in the aftermath of this whole controversy? Or do you think that in the end, Daniel Dubois was beaten quite convincingly and it doesn't warrant any kind of rematch? I'm kind of on the fence with this one because rematches often happen if there was any reason for a controversial decision like this, or if, you know, if the fight was really close, or if there's a public opinion where people feel like there should be a rematch. So there's no kind of hard and fast rules for why a rematch should happen. You know, especially if it's not in the contract, which this isn't in the contract. It's kind of down to public opinion. If public opinion asks for it, and if Usyk would be willing. I think he did mention that he would be willing to fight Daniel Dubois again, and I think Daniel Dubois should take the opportunity. So you know, let me know what you think. I think that because of this body shot, I think that he deserved the rematch, and I think that he could call for a rematch, and people may buy into it because he did better than anyone else has done against Alexander Usyk, you know. And I feel like there isn't really anyone else that can get a shot against Alexander Usyk that has done that well. So I'd still watch a fight with Daniel Dubois if he said that he wants to fight him again. If Usyk decided to take the fight again, I'd still watch it. I think Daniel Dubois really does go forward and throw hard shots, and he's got a lot of bad intentions, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see someone, you know, dancing around, pity-patting shots or too scared to pull the trigger like Anthony Joshua. We want to see someone who gets in there and is really going for it. At the same time, we don't want to see someone who quits as soon as things get tough. So I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm on to the next one. Once again, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please shoot me a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.